Very good morning, everybody. Happy 4th of July. It's 4th of July, it's Saturday. It's about 6:30 a.m. Just finished all the general chores, feeding of the calves, milk replacer, some grain to others, everything else, and now it's time to take care of the herd of greedy pigs. All right, folks, we're out here in the grazing system, paddock system. We're on paddock number 2. An entire full rotation has obviously taken place. That's paddock number 1. All properties for grazing. We're now on paddock number 2 again. And the regrowth, I guess there's lots to be happy about. And yeah, it could have been a lot better. We had one hell of a dry spell, which was really good for making hay, but not too good for regrowth of the pasture system. But nonetheless, this will work. It's better than the alternative. I'm splitting them in thirds, guaranteed thirds. In fact, a guy could probably go halves, but you got to watch that. So yeah, they're on the last third of paddock number 2 here. I just took down the portable partition fence. The unfortunate thing right now, which isn't the end of the world, is I'm also having to supplement them with 1 bale of hay every evening. I usually put it out there about 3 o'clock, and she's gone in the morning. So yeah, just giving you a little look-see here. And understand, when I say grazing system, that means the North Hill and behind the barn and Kuthas and everything. Full rotation was done. We're back at it again. I tell you what though, I stated this on a previous video, we got $1 million rain a couple days ago. It was only about a 2.5 hour ordeal, but a good half hour of it was an absolute downpour. That has helped out tremendously. You can tell it on every piece of property that rain was received. It was just amazing. A lot of people had a lot of hay down with that rain because it come out of nowhere. But I can assure you, nobody was complaining too much about it. I also had a little bit of hay down as well, which actually is going to be raked and baled today for the 4th of July. But yeah, other than that, just keeping up. I had a free day of no baling yesterday. Now I had to cut, and of course you probably caught that video. I haven't even posted it yet. I'm lagging behind so bad it's not even funny. God almighty. But I had about 50 other things to do yesterday after cutting, but I was able to squeak in hauling some bales. So the bale yard has started to be constructed, which is a beautiful sight. As far as today goes, what's Ben doing on his 4th of July? I'm going to haul bales this morning. I'm going to wait till we got a substantial dew here this morning. It's probably going to be a good 10:30, maybe even 11 o'clock before I can start raking a chunk of property that I have to bale up here today. And like I said, in the meantime, I'm just going to haul bales. There's bales scattered all over the place, and kind of squeak those in wherever you can, pick them up, stack them. But yeah, things are going okay. I guess let's take a little ride here and let the greedy pigs out. I really don't have any other plans here today. I won't be able to make the parade. I won't be able to head to the park. But I can assure you, I'll be up on the South Hill watching fireworks tonight with oh, maybe quite a few handfuls of hay, Fred. So, all right. Well, that fogged up. let's talk about why I'm choosing. I'm going to give you my simple-minded science behind it. Why I'm choosing thirds with supplemental versus giving them half paddocks. Like I said, we experienced one hell of a dry down. And then we got that $1 million rain just the other couple days ago. Well, this stuff is starting to flourish. And we've got more rain coming in the future here. In fact, we're clear today and tomorrow, but starting Monday, we've got like 3 days of rain. You got to watch your days spent. I believe I have enough days. I have 32 days of new grazing for a full rotation. Well, you start taking days away, and you really got to watch that. I'd rather supplement with some dry hay versus taking days away from the rotation. You make that make sense? My explanations, I just murdered it. Take, for example, this. This is paddock number 6. This is already looking outstanding, but you give this another, what are we talking here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You give this another 15 days, and what I'm trying to say is there will be no supplemental hay feeding if I continue on this path in probably maybe 10, 11 days from now. So it's worth a lot to actually feed some hay right now and keep that 1/3 rotation. All right, here we go. Gotta hurry up and get that down and get out of the way. All right, let's go. That hay that I put out's got them plumb lazy in the mornings. Let's go. Fencer's off, folks. Bless you. When I leave the house in the morning, first thing, if I can see if the entire herd's up here, I'll shut the electricity off in the machine shed and put this fence up right here. Because otherwise, for training purposes, and you better by God keep it, they have to be rounded up and brought up here. Otherwise, you just can't manage it. They'll step all over you. Well, the newest little heifer's here. Hey, little buddy. Hey, brute. Bless you. She's doing a lot better. I know it doesn't look like it to you guys. She's doing a lot better. I don't know if I touched on this, but of course, if you pay attention to the channel, I've had a very bad significant hoof problem with her. Boy, she handled it like a champion though. Huh. Anyway, I finally got the vet out, put her in the headlock, cleaned out the hoof, everything else. We're confident it's clean, the hoof is clean. Anyway, and shot up significantly with new floor, and she's doing a lot better. She's actually putting a fair amount of weight on her hoof now, which she couldn't put any. And that's her calf, who has not left her side all spring and early summer. Just an amazing pair. Calves like to stay back. They like to play a little hooky here, get away from their mamas. You roughhousers. Yeah, I got a nice, actually that's surprising. It's probably from me standing here, but there's actually a pretty good group of calves following. Usually that's not the case, all the calves stay back. Yeah, there they got the new grass. Greedy pigs. Yeah, and quite simply, while I'm practicing this whole, thirds with supplemental, 4x6 round bale gets put out here, and it works out. It absolutely kills me to even think and know that here I am feeding out round bales in the summertime. That's an unthinkable here. But with the size of the herd now, which has grown significantly in the last year and a half, 2 years, it's to be expected. This was a very good test year to see what this farm can take as far as grazing property with head of cattle. I don't have my answers just yet, but I'd have to say I can continue to add, and when I say add, I'm talking like 20. I doubt 25, but I, by God, need to be prepared to commonly give them extra feed. I don't know where the trade-off is. I have to figure that out. But yeah, this is a true test of the year for herd of cattle with grazing ground, and we'll see what happens. If we were in a significant drought, which of course will happen, might not be this year, whenever, whatever, well, then a guy's in a little bit of trouble. Now you're shuffling out round bales daily, multiple bales. So I don't know. I'm going to make a decision this September, October on what this farm can legitimately handle, and I'll make my decision accordingly as far as keeping back these young heifers for breeding next year. We'll see. I'm heavy on the heifers as far as the calving crop this year, and a lot of early ones. So it's a perfect scenario if indeed I see it fit to add on to the herd. I'm also tempted to keep back an extra handful of heifers for breeding and selling purposes. I'd like to start getting into that market of we'll call it an annual seed stock sale. Those are my words. Between a couple few bulls and then bred heifers, you know, 5 to 10 a year. Every little bit's gonna help. So we'll see what happens. That's it, folks. Lazy Butt needs to get in gear. I got a lot to do here this morning before I can even start thinking about hay, which we're already on a good start here. It's not even 7 a.m. and yeah, we need to get that dew off of there. Enjoy the 4th of July. Yeah. Happy 4th. Talk to you sooner and later.